Mrs. Abarro's music class. I'm here to describe to you just a little bit briefly about what your child will experience here in music class. The first thing is we have these things called rhythm instruments, and these are played by most of the classes here. We start them as young as preschool and kindergarten, and they love to play various instruments like the maraca, the triangles, the scrapers. Everyone loves scrapers. Sometimes we clap them together. Tambourines. Okay, everyone's favorite, the drums. Okay, all these little instruments take you to experience how they sound, what they do, okay? They also have to learn how to read what they do. So we have very, very primitive, early reading skills. So this is an example. This first line is an example of kindergarten, what we call developing the ta or the steady beat. Ta, 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 rest, ta, rest, ta, ta. As we progress in age, first graders move on into half notes. Ta, ta, oh, ta, rest, rest, ta, oh. Second graders move on to what we call equal division of the beat by 2, eighth notes. Rest, ti, 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 rest, ta, oh, ti, ti, ta. Every grade level moves into something a little bit more challenging and a little bit more aggressive all the way up through 8th grade. Second graders start this reading process of putting letters to the staff. You ever heard of Every Good Boy Does Fine, FACE? We use that to learn how to read what the letters represent on the staff, which will then translate into our tabletop xylophones, which are like little mini pianos. So they would learn how to associate what letter that is so they can find that pitch on the barred instrument. So we have B, A, and G. And they learn how to do the technique of how to do the hand movements and all that. We get a little bit older, third graders, fourth graders, fifth graders, even sixth, seventh, and eighth graders, we have melodies that they have to read and play on different combinations of xylophones, and an example of these song bells, these hand bell instruments. And again, they would learn how to identify the notes, identify the rhythms, know what note should be played at what time. This is the reading procedures. These reading procedures will then take us into playing on the wind instruments, the infamous soprano recorder, right? So again, they take the knowledge of how to read the notes and execute them on their instrument. Right, this part of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We get a little bit more challenging as the kids get older. Okay, and so they're learning, they're always reading, they're always playing some kind of instrument here in class. Eventually they'll learn how to write or dictate rhythms and notes, okay? And that goes into this theory workbook that I have the junior high kids do. So they learn the basics when they're younger, and then little by little we get more and more challenging until we come to this theory workbook. And that takes us all the way through our 8th grade year. And this is just a little sample. We do have concerts here at the school. We do have a choir. Some of the kids are selected to come join and help sing the mass music at choir. So that's a little bit about our music program here. I hope you enjoyed.